Hey Guardians, Dylan here from the Destiny 2 team to walk you through some of the highlights from our second developer livestream for the Edge of Fate, launching on July 15th. First, Robbie took us on a trip to Kepler and discussed the new world tier system, which mixes up the endgame and the hunt for loot.
This is the Gorge, which is one of our 4 major regions of Kepler, and they are in free roam right now. And so the Vex have actually put a big security lockdown on this entire region inside of Kepler. And so the fire team right now is basically breaking through this security lockdown. And so each of these regions feature multiple of these major encounters. Within these free roam encounters, there are reasons to basically go back through the destination using your new abilities in new ways. And so what we're shown on screen right now is the world tier difficulty selector that's on the destination. Brave and Legendary, you can play through the campaign, but after you do that, you're going to unlock Fabled and Mythic difficulties. With these difficulties, power is fully enabled, and the difficulty really escalates, and then the gear gets better.
We talked through the portal, the new front page of Destiny 2, and Josh gave an overview of the changes to the power climb.
So the portal is very exciting. We had this vision of making a new front page for the game for Destiny 2. And so we really want to make as much as we could available just in a couple clicks. We have this huge quick launch panel in the lower right that is rotating between new activities. It's going to let you just hit and play something right away with no delay.
We made big changes to how you engage with power in Destiny. There has been a power squish. We've reset players down to 10. So we're starting off there, gives all Guardians on equal footing with each other, and allows us to kind of build up. You're gonna have 200 points of power in the soft cap band, and you're gonna be able to go and do any activity you want across the game in order to get to that point. Once you get past that, then you enter the seasonal bonus power band, which is where you're going to have to start doing more of the portal activities and the Kepler world tiers and stuff in order to get the power and progression that you want to get at that point.
Finally, Nutty talked through the new customization options, allowing players to tailor their gameplay experience for higher tiered rewards.
The first one is our Banes. So here you decide what Banes are going to show up, and we paired all of them as 2 combos that either work well together or at least interesting.
So player stakes are the next category down, and they're more about the player's interface with the game itself. So things like locked loadout, we have no HUD is an ability that we added here. So you play with no HUD for a little extra score bonus, and these are things that are really sort of letting you tie one arm behind your back while you're playing.
This is what you get to do with your other hand. So here are the things that benefit you. Let's try Livewire. This one is one of my favorite. It's a combination of the sprint for amplified that you had in the Nether, along with inherent AC/DC feedback fence.
It's more about what you're comfortable playing with and also what your style is for and your build.
Thanks for tuning in, Guardians. Check out the full live stream or the latest TWID for all the details, and we'll meet you on Kepler when the Edge of Fate launches on July 15th.